All right, guys, let's talk about what we've got outside right now because the picture, look, you've got, a couple of clouds overhead. All in all, it's a lot nicer picture than we had earlier this morning, so I'd call that a fair sky, but it's a nice temperature. You're 81 degrees. 81 as we speak, 83 was your high, but humidity is on the downslide. Now, rainfall this morning. We've had so many big weather stories today, right? So many big weather stories out there, and yet, remember, we had a yellow alert for some of our northwestern communities. And we said, look, just north and west, 1.7 inches. Well, lo and behold, a little bit of breakaway rain came into the area around Belmar. They picked up 2.2 inches in portions of the Jersey Shore. Everybody else, hardly anything out there. But you did have some rain, and this rain had a connection to Dahlia. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So earlier this morning, there's that rain I'm talking about that pushed through. You're left now with some clouds. Follow those clouds. Follow them, and see this. Look, they come all the way down to a Dahlia. It's not fair to say, hey, that was a Dahlia rain we had, but there's definitely a tropical connection here. The storm itself is not going to make its way to our area because the front that came through, which really was the bigger source of the rain, is not going to allow it. It will kick it out to sea. But in the meantime, it sits and spins here, like around Charleston, South Carolina, and it will make its push right through Charleston, out towards the Outer Banks, putting some big rain down, and then that front just doesn't allow it to go any farther to the north, and off it goes out into the ocean. But it's a big rainmaker. All right. I mean, it's less and less of a storm, but it's still a plenty big storm as far as rain goes. Watch this. Click the button. Boom. Numbers are projected at. This is a crazy story. All right. Maybe 9.3 inches around Nags Head. And again, computer projections, right? 5.6 in Lumberton. All right. I want you to compare that number with what we saw when the storm was finished up at landfall. It came on shore near Keaton Beach, Florida. 7:45 this morning. It was a Cat 3. I think I told you earlier. It was a Cat 4 about an hour before making landfall. So here, with all of that rain coming on shore, it put down less than 4 inches in that area. And now we're talking 9 inches by the time it gets to the Outer Banks because it's going to tap into a little bit of Atlantic moisture as it pushes that way. Here are my numbers for you in terms of rainfall. That's great in our area. So we do not tap into any tropical moisture from this point forward. It's the zeros across the board. It's a great-looking 7-day forecast. You are cool, comfortable tomorrow with a few Dahlia clouds overhead. 75 your high. 77 on Friday, still on the coolish side. Same thing for Saturday at 79. Then we turn the heat up. 86 Sunday, 90 Monday, 90 Tuesday, 87 Wednesday. It's possible. You get a 3-day run there of 90-degree days. You maybe get a heat wave in September, but not a single one in August.
Nice Labor Day. Thanks.
Yep. Thanks, Lonnie.